Let's talk about speed reloads for just a moment. This is also known as an emergency reload. This is when your gun runs out of ammunition. You've run the gun all the way back to slide lock. There's nothing left in the gun. There's nothing left in the magazine, and you have to change quickly. Well, when that happens, you need to get rid of your empty magazine as quickly as you can and get your new magazine in your gun just as quickly as you can. Now, I'm sitting here working my way through the dot torture drill. I've done everything except for number 9 and number 10. I've got a video on that dot torture drill. I'll link to it below. But what's going on here is that we're doing this drill where we shoot 1 round in 9. The gun locks to the rear, and I quickly have to get rid of my empty magazine, get my new magazine in there, and go back on target. And I do that a total of 3 times. So the first time I'm going to talk you through how to do an emergency reload or a speed reload, and then you're going to get to watch me do it twice. So again, what I'm doing is I'm shooting at 2-inch targets. They're very small. I'm standing at 5 yards at the moment from the target backer. And so I have to be very precise with my shots. I can't rush these if I'm going to have good, tight 2-inch groupings from this distance. So what I need to do is take my time with my shot, quickly get the new magazine in, and then what I'm going to need to do here is speed control. I'm working the throttle through the quick mag change, but then I need to slow back down and get my good, accurate hit on that last dot. So let's go ahead and do this. Draw 1 on 9, speed reload or emergency reload 1 on 10, and I'm going to do that a total of 3 times. So the first time, there's no reason to not draw quickly. I want to get my gun out quickly, but I need to back off the throttle so that I can get a good shot on 9. And when I do that, my gun is set up with an empty magazine, so I should have 1 round in it. It'll lock to the rear. I do a speed reload, and I put 1 on 10. So let's see what we can do here. Draw my gun wet and quickly. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to place 1 nice shot right there on 9. I'm out of ammo, and if you noticed right there, I released and dropped my magazine. If you didn't see me do that, let me do that again real quick. I realized that my slide is locked to the rear. I no longer need this magazine in my gun. It is wasted space for me. And so what I instinctively do, what I didn't slow myself down doing here to show you, is I will instinctively remove my support hand, and it's going toward my magazine. Right here is my magazine, if you can see my waist. I'm getting my hand down on my magazine while this hand, my right hand, is dropping the magazine. And as I do that, I'm coming up with a fresh magazine. I'm going to rotate the pistol. Notice the pistol is still pointed at the target. It's not in an unsafe direction. It's not at somebody else on the line. It's pointed in a safe direction, and with my off hand, I'm going to jam that magazine in the bottom with a good flat smack. I'm going to release the slide, and then I'm going to come back on 10, and I'm going to put a nice, well-placed shot in 10. Okay? So I've got 1 in the barrel. I'm going to switch my magazines. I'm going to reholster an empty gun, 1 round in the barrel, and I'm going to take my empty magazine and put it back in my gun. So I've got 1 in the barrel, I've got a magazine with a few more rounds, and I've got a gun that's ready to go to slide lock. So here it is in real time. Again, what I'm going to do, shoot my round. It's going to lock to the rear. Simultaneously, do it this way. Simultaneously, I'm going to go for my extra magazine while I drop my empty magazine, slam it into the gun, drop the slide, and then come back and make my well-placed last shot on circle number 10. So let's see how we do on that. Again, quick to draw, quick to change, careful, more deliberate to put a round in that small target. Here we go. That's it. Okay, so I got both of those hits well. Again, I quickly changed mags, but I took my time. I was deliberate in shooting because I've got a small target. Now, if you've got a target the size of that whole backer there, then press the gas and go full speed. But when you have to slow down to make a good, accurate target, remember, you're responsible for every round that comes out of your gun. If I'm going to make a nice, tight, precise shot, then I need to speed through the draw, back up, make a good shot, speed through the reload, back up, make a good shot, and then slowly and carefully and deliberately reholster. That was 2 shots on each one of those. This is my last run. Here we go. Fast, slow, precise. fast, slow, precise. There we are. And so, just completed the dot torture drill. If you're not familiar with this, it's a great warm up. Again, I've got another video about it. Take a look at it, check it out. It's a great way to warm up, but I'll put my completed target here for you at 5 yards. Again, I hope that this helps you. I hope that this gives you a little bit of direction on how to do a speed reload. Again, when we speed reload, we don't want to speed to the next shot. We want to make sure that our next shot is well placed. Drop us a comment, contact us at matt@torreotraining.com, but I hope to see you soon on the range.